I'd recorded over there based on an Aboriginal chant. And I took it to EMI because I'd had it recorded with EMI in Sydney, and I thought it was just a formality. Bring it to EMI in London and they would put it out. Didn't work that way. They sent me to a fella called George Martin. I discovered afterwards he was the bloke they sent all the weirdies to. Anybody they couldn't classify in any pigeonhole anywhere, send them to George. And I played him this song and he said, it's boring. Oh, my hackles went up. I said, that's the authentic way the Aboriginals sing their songs. They do that repetitive chant. It becomes mesmerising. He said, that's what I said, boring. But he said, it's a great basic sound. It's fantastic. What you should do, go away, try and write a middle bit with the same sort of lovely feeling to it. And it's like the Americans call that the release, because it releases you from the boredom of the first bit. And then when you come back to the repeat bit of the first bit, it's like coming back to a loved old friend. And he said that's, in this country they call that the middle eight. Try and write a middle eight which has the right feeling, and then come back to that song. So I thought he might have an idea, went away and did it. And it was amazing, I mean it. He said to EMI, in those days they used to plug their records on Radio Luxembourg. And they used to pay for the record to be played for a couple of weeks. If nobody bought it in huge numbers, they would drop it. And George Martin said to EMI, listen, this is a weird song, totally different from anything anybody's ever heard before. You've got to plug it for at least a couple of months before people will start to get the feeling. And so they agreed, and they did that. 2 months they plugged it. And suddenly one day I'm walking along, my wife and I in Camden Town. We were looking at houses for sale, and we hear Top of the Pops with Alan Freeman, Fluffy Freeman, introducing it. And it was coming from some window up there, and he said, here we are at number 31, Rolf Harris with Sunrise. It went, wow, 31. Next week it was 17, and the following week it was 11. And then it was number 2, and I thought, next week, Top of the Pops, some bastard called Elvis Presley came from nowhere. He jumped into the number 1 spot. I'd never heard of him. That gives you an idea what I was like. Didn't have a clue about anything else. What was the question? He's not here tonight, you're bloody right. Let's do it. It kicks off with the deeds from Sean. Once again, Sean. And on the drums, Simon Webster. We should mention this dangerous bloke, if I could remember his name, Mark Walker on percussion. And our illustrious leader, Vernon O'Meal on the bass.